Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, or they say Taco Tuesday if you into them tacos. Um, Jay, how are you feeling today, my brother?
Good. Getting a lot done. Got a lot to do the next couple months.
I went to work today for a little bit, even though it's my day off, and a friend of mine from work gave me from his backyard the serrano peppers, those really hot ones.
Yeah.
And a bunch of tomatoes. So I was thinking to make some like a nice fresh salsa, man. So if you want to taste it when it's made, I'm gonna have to bring some for you.
Good plan.
Yeah, man.
Sounds
You
good.
like that pico de gallo, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Since it is Taco Tuesday and all, you know.
Yeah. I actually found a spot. I saved it on TikTok that I would get a taco.
Oh, really? What is it?
It's saved on my TikTok. It's on the
Oh,
phone
okay.
I'm
So you don't
streaming
know.
on.
But is it in the Bay Area or where is it?
Yeah. The taco's actually the size of this table.
Wow.
It's the biggest taco they said out here.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I would not mind trying that.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
It,
Just
it's
saying,
literally this.
big
It's
tacos.
literally it's the size of this table. I'm not even
Yeah,
fucking with
that's some crazy shit, bro. Like you might have to share that with your dog, bro.
you. He's on a great diet. Like maybe depending what they put in it, but I would actually eat it there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Gotcha. You don't want to get sloppiness all over the place.
Nah, but yeah, it's on my TikTok. I'll show you later when we're at our gym live.
Gotcha.
But it's I was like, holy shit, I've never seen a taco that big. It's the size of this table. I was impressed. I was like, finally, someone understands me.
Right.
Not no little dinky that I have to eat 12 tacos, like a taco the size of the fucking table here. That's what we need.
Call the Godzilla taco.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it, but oh man, I was like, okay, I can partake in that. And I don't mind going live for that on a Taco Tuesday. That's fine.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's not uncalled for. That's fine. We could
Yeah,
do
for
that.
sure. For sure. In case you guys missed it, we did go last night live at the gym. So check that out. We did have a really hard chest day. Did a lot. We had like a Q&A session. So if you guys did have any questions, or if you see it now as a replay and have any questions, just throw it out in the comments of the video, and we will still
Yeah,
answer you guys.
yeah, it was
And
a good one.
yeah, it was a good one. We did really
Yeah,
good
it
workout,
definitely was a good one. We had a lot of people, a lot of people on there. So
and we're actually going to do our another. It's gonna be Tuesday night gym live. We're also gonna do a Q&A because today is like pretty much one of our hardest days, just because we're implementing like three things into one. So we're gonna be showing you guys how to get down with doing some arms, shoulders, and back.
yep,
Catch that. That's gonna be after the show, like
yes,
hour after the show. Anyway, let's move on. Shout out to the 20 people watching right now. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let's move on and get into some Jay. Did you know? So,
yes.
Jay, did you know that a flesh-eating bacteria killed the fifth person in Florida already? Infections surged to 20 cases now.
I didn't know it was that many, but I heard about it.
Yeah. It kind of. I don't know if you remember, but I actually like talked about that like a week ago about this
Yeah,
flesh eating, and now it's like really starting to, you know what I mean, make its way. So I don't. I
yeah. I
guess
remember.
that's. But yeah, I guess that's
What's
part of
this?
seafood, though, huh? I might have, because I just had some sushi today, man. I'm kind of worried now.
I don't know, but
Thankfully it's in Florida for now.
yeah, I don't know. I remember you brought it up, though. That's why I remember.
Yeah. Um, Jay, do you eat or drink a lot of stuff that has in like plastic things that are in plastics?
Only my water, but I try to put it in a glass, but sometimes I just drink it from a bottle. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, they're saying, Jay, did you know that when you have your stuff in plastics, then microplastics come out of it and it goes into your system and it wreaks havoc
Yeah,
on your system?
I've heard it. That's why you're not allowed. That's why you're not supposed to keep plastic in the car.
Oh yeah, because then
Yeah,
the sun kind of
exactly.
melts into it. You know.
Exactly. That's why I don't. So when I do get plastics, like I said, I try to put them in a glass because I usually keep my glasses like cold.
Uh huh.
But sometimes I'll just drink it straight from the plastic. But it's not. It's never outside.
Right.
It's always in the refrigerator. It's always cold.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Jay, did you know that a California Republican leader is calling for a two-state solution amid redistricting battle?
I did not know.
Yeah, man. Let's see, Jay, did you know that in our neck of the woods in Redwood City, they had a pedestrian safety operation and they cited 64 people?
No way. What
Yeah,
for? What?
for not feel for failing to yield to a pedestrian.
That doesn't surprise me actually.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that officials are issuing a warning after an angler spots enormous fish in lake where it doesn't belong? It was one of the largest.
I didn't know.
It's supposed to be in Lake Huron, and in July, which I guess Lake Huron might be kind of part of Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
Uh, and yeah, they found uh, carp. According to it's a carp. I don't know if you've ever heard of a carp.
Nope.
It was a sterile female, so it can't reproduce, but it was one of these fish that can cause serious problems for native species. It was a grass carp species, and it was the biggest they ever seen in that kind of lake. They're not supposed
That's
to be
crazy.
there. Jay, did you know experts are warning against disturbingly popular yard trend spreading across neighborhoods, an epidemic in landscaping?
What is it? Yard what?
Landscaping
What about it?
says that the new age people are coming out with like different ways of doing it, which is actually harming the health of the trees over time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know about these youngsters, man. I'm telling you,
They're confused.
they gotta learn.
That's all it is. Just confused.
Jay, did you know that this past year alone, there have been many species that were thought to be extinct that have somehow reappeared into the nature?
Yeah, sometimes we go over them. So I'm sure there's more than what we commented on.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Bed Bath and Beyond's chairman is now shouting out our governor Newscomb and is saying that they are never coming to California because they're overregulated, expensive, and risky.
Yeah, I reported it last week.
Uh, that you did, my friend. Jay, did you know that scientists are unveiling a new weapon that kills cancer without the immune system?
Oh, really?
It says scientists in Japan have unveiled a revolutionary bacteria-based therapy that eradicates tumors without relying on the immune system, offering fresh hope for patients where standard treatments fall.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah, it says two bacterias are working in harmony, and they're having anti-tumor effects.
Hopefully, man. That's a big industry of money. So
Yeah, they're never gonna try it and figure that out.
yeah, I know.
Let's see. What's weird? Jay, did you know that in Florida they found an 11-foot shark dead in pretty shallow waters, and it was a hammerhead?
No, I didn't know.
What else we got? Jay, did you know? Let's see. Did you know that now there is another lake in Kansas that is being shut down due to the toxic algae bloom?
I did not know.
Dude, this out every year we're hearing more and more about these algae blooms, right?
Yep.
Kind of crazy, dude. They're just getting bigger and bigger. No bueno. Pretty soon we ain't gonna be able to swim in any of these holes of swimming.
They ain't gonna catch me in there anyway.
Huh?
Not gonna catch me in there anyway.
What do you mean? We swam in the lake in Lake Berryessa when we went
I
jet.
didn't. I didn't.
Well, we kind of dipped in there, didn't we?
Not me.
Huh.
I know Berryessa. We were there jet skiing. You can't. I don't like swimming in places I can't see.
Yeah.
I don't. So I definitely did not fall over there.
Right.
No, thank you.
All right. Last one, Jay. Did you know that California has closed a popular beach because too many sea lions are hanging out at it?
That's kind of funny. No, I didn't know.
It is Monterey Beach.
Okay,
Monterey has been taken over by sea lions, my friend.
cool. I ain't mad at that.
Let's see here what else we got for our top 5 or 10. Let me try to find something for us because I accidentally just erased the one I did have.
That's helpful.
I need to find one. All right, I guess I'm just gonna go with this one. It's gonna be your top 5 dog breeds for the retirement life. So it's gonna be ones that love slow walks and cuddles.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is retirement stuff, man. This is, we got to think for the future too.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. At number 5, we are going to have. Oh, hold on 1 second. Just gotta get 5. Okay. At number 5, we got the Yorkshire Terrier. You're looking for a dog breed for retirement or a good dog for seniors? This may be it. Yorkshire Terriers are an affectionate and spunky toy breed with a big personality despite its tiny stature. And yeah, they're made for retirees, basically. And the name definitely suits that, right? Yorkshire
Yeah.
Terrier.
Of course.
At number 5, at number 4, we have your Cocker Spaniel. Another good dog breed for retirees. The Cocker Spaniel is the smallest sporting spaniel registered with the AKC, making them a manageable size for most. This pup is known for its happy personality and adaptability, making them great road dogs. Bet you didn't know that. At number 3, we have the Welsh Corgi. See, you already ahead of the game, bruh.
Yeah. That's half my dog.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, all right, well, half for the retired part, half just to kind of keep me alive still, and when you walk my dog. So I understand you now, Jay. It's hard not to smile when you look at a corgi, thanks to their short, stubby legs and big personality. This breed loves attention and is always happy to spend time with their owners and even to greet strangers.
Yes.
All right. Was that number 4 or was that number 3? I forgot.
3.
At number 2, we have the Maltese. It's a fellow toy breed. The Maltese is also a great choice for retired life. This pooch only needs about 20 to 30 minutes of exercise a day and loves sitting on laps, Levy says. Okay, might have to get that for the wifey. She's always complaining how my cats are on my lap and not hers. So might have to, show her some love with a dog. And at your number 1 spot for the best retiree dog, your West Highland Terrier. They're known for their fun personalities and sturdiness. These little terriers meet the needs of someone wanting a small dog without being overly fragile like some of the other toy breeds. Yeah, that is your top 5 dogs for retirees. Let's move on now and get into some MLB scores. Jay, what you got?
Right. Let's go MLB then, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see if there's any current games right now. So we got 4 current games. Obviously, all the West Coast ones. The Padres are beating the Mariners 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning. The
Padres.
Gi- the what?
Go Padres.
Say go. Oh, you said go Padres.
Yeah.
Well, I mean they have to. They lost yesterday, so it makes sense.
Right.
The Giants, they're beating the Cubs 5-2 in the top of the 7th. The A's and Tigers are locked up at 5 in the top of the 6th. And the Dodgers are beating the Reds 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th. So still got a ways to go in all these games.
Yeah.
The Red Sox, they beat the Orioles 5-0. Braves beat the Marlins 11-2. The Guardians beat the Rays 3-0. Yankees beat the Nationals 5-1. Twins beat the Blue Jays 7-5. The Mets, they won a close one against the Phillies 6-5. Phillies were trending again for bad things happening. You know, they've lost a lot in a row to the Mets now. The Brewers beat the Diamondbacks 9-8. The Royals beat the White Sox 5-4. The Pirates beat the Cardinals 8-3. Rockies beat the Astros 6-1. And the Rangers beat the Angels 7-3. Some good games today. Pretty close ones.
Anything trending from any?
Only the Phillies. That's the only ones trending.
And what about like football or anything else? No other sports
Oh,
trending?
you're talking about sports?
Yeah.
All sports in general? No, not really. Let me check. Let me check one more time. Yeah, it was just the Phillies from doing that, from screwing up. Yeah, nothing really else trending in the sports world. We could check the home if there was yeah, nothing trending in the sports world that's other than Dion's son. He made the roster, but he's like, the third. He's the third quarterback on there.
Yeah.
So that's a good start.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he could move up. So he made the team. So that's good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but other than that, yeah, nothing else really trending.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I
I got
said,
you,
this
man.
weekend is college football weekend, and then obviously NFL starts next week. So
Yeah.
yeah, once it gets a little closer, then we'll talk about the weekend of college football.
Right.
A lot of good games. So do that on Friday.
I think right now too they got a lot of I think what's huge right now that's like the main sport that is trending is like everything to do with tennis pretty much, you know?
Probably. I don't know. I don't really watch tennis, but so it doesn't trend on X, you know.
Yeah.
And
On
then even on
Blue-
ESPN, I don't
yeah.
I don't see anything trending on tennis. So
Oh, on tennis, yeah. The one thing I see trending a little bit, it's not even that big of a deal, but it says that says like Dallas Cowboys coach reflects on latest meeting with Mika Parsons. So I guess it's gonna get Mika Parsons to play in week one.
like I told you yesterday, he's not going to play.
Yeah, it's just still like a trend that they're hoping because they had a meeting with him now or something.
Yeah, unless they show him the cash, a lot of money, or trade him because he's fed up with that team. So it's
Yeah,
really up to, they dealt with it wrong. I told you this already. We've been reporting on it for a while now. Like he's probably their best player, and
right,
you want to keep your best player happy, and yeah, they failed to do so.
right.
You know, he probably, I don't think he wants to play there. Just a waste of time. Like obviously, if he gets paid good, he gets paid good, but he's not going to win anything there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, but you know, where like I said, if they do end up paying him, he'll play. He's a professional, obviously. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
if he
Happy
does
there
go
right away.
somewhere, I would try. If he goes somewhere, he'll improve any team. He's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Raiders need him.
Yeah, I don't think he would go to there. But yeah, I don't think they have money to pay Micah Parsons to.
No.
No. But you never know. But I don't yeah, I think they'll try everything they can to get this, like you said, get it squared away, but I don't know. They still got a week and a day, I believe, or a week and 2 days.
Yeah.
So but he hasn't practiced at all. So like he's run little drills here and there, but he hasn't really done anything much and no preseason, no nothing. That's
Oh,
what I
really?
mean. So if you don't play and you're just sitting out, you think you're just going to go into the game and play? No.
Nope.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So if he does have a deal in play, he still has to. Okay, now let me get loose. Let me, let me let me get ready. you know,
Right.
let me get the limbs going so I could get in the game. So I could have the stamina to be in the game. so
Yeah.
he hasn't done anything. Like I
Oh,
said, he showed up at practice. Little things here and there, but he hasn't no preseason, no nothing. So yeah.
fail.
So like I said, man, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. They're playing the Eagles. They'll be smacked by the Eagles. It's not
Yeah.
even
Doesn't
close.
matter.
Eagles got a solid squad. You know that.
Right. Right.
So yeah, I think even if even if he was there, dude, I think Saquon would run all over them.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's yeah. So yep, yeah.
All right, guys, that is our sports news and scores. Let's move on and get into our main topics and trends. So, if y'all didn't know, uh, I guess we are going to space soon. And Jay, I know you want to report on this. What is happening with SpaceX Starship?
Yes, sir. So Elon Musk, he announced SpaceX's Starship V4, the upgrade. It's going to have 42 engines for the Mars domination, just to let you know. So they're currently building on the 33 engine super heavy booster. So they're making it 42 now. You know what I mean? He revealed this because in 2027 we are going to Mars. That's the goal here. You understand? So I think in the quest of being multiplanetary to colonize, I think this is a very good start, very good, you know, announcement. I think we can make this happen. Sounds about right. 2027. You know, supposed to be in that space station in what 2028, where that hotel and everything's supposed to open up.
Yeah.
So sounds about right. Right on track. So that's not the. They also they also had a breakthrough with the 10th test flight, just to let you know, of a Starship rocket that they launched
Uh,
from Starbase in Texas. It
okay.
deployed Starlink simulator satellites into space for the first time, just to let you know.
Right.
So that's
Right.
pretty cool. Yeah, that was also in the same headline. So yeah, because they had months of setbacks, and this, like I said, this just brings humanity closer to Moon and Mars. Obviously, Elon is big on this whole Mars thing, so it's pretty cool. I ain't mad.
Just think that before we try to do all that, shouldn't we maybe try to explore Antarctica first and what's beyond that wall? You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously. You know?
That's a sensitive subject that we can't talk about. So
We just can't name names. That's all.
we can't talk about that.
uh,
We have a channel to yeah, progress with. We can't talk about stuff like that.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but yeah. So as long as we get up to Mars, be good to go. Get up to the space station, be good to go.
Right.
That's what's important right now. SpaceX making moves. Obviously, Elon always in the news every week, whether it's Tesla, SpaceX, whatever company he's into, or just his name himself, who will be a trillionaire by 2027. So
Right.
that does add up, right?
Yep.
The 42 engine go up all the way, breakthrough 2027, trillionaire. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See if it happens.
I would think so. I'm pulling for him.
All right, guys. Let's move on and get into some breaking political news. So it looks like in the state of Iowa, Democrats break GOP supermajority and flip the Republican seat in a special election. It says that Iowa's Democrats scored a significant victory by flipping a Republican seat in a special election and breaking the GOP supermajority. Caitlin Drew won the Sioux City area district with 55% of the vote to Republican opponent Christopher Prosch, 44%, according to unofficial results. Democrats will now hold 17 seats in the Senate, compared with 33 for Republicans, breaking the GOP's two-thirds supermajority. Democratic National Committee Chair Ken Martin celebrated Drew's victory in a district Donald Trump won last year. Iowans are seeing Republicans for who they are, self-serving liars, and that's what basically they're trying to say. Um, it says Governor Kim Reynolds, a Republican, had called a special election after Senator Rocky DeWitt, a Republican, died of cancer in June. He was first elected in 2022. Republicans also hold the majority in the state house. Democrats have consistently performed well in special elections this year after Vice President Kamala Harris lost to Trump last year. It also says that Democrat Mike Zimmer flipped a state Senate seat in January when he bested his Republican opponent by 4 percentage points. Yeah, so it looks like there was a little bit of flipping, but at this time, it still looks like Republicans hold majority in the House. So I don't think anything's really going to change at this point. All right, guys, let's move on to our other Trump news. Jay, what's going on with Trump and DC?
President Trump, he declared a public safety emergency on August 11th, remember? Deploying 2,000 National Guard troops to D.C. Well, basically, since then, the crackdown has resulted in 32% drop in violent crime, 86% in carjackings, a 12-day homicide-free streak with over 1,000 arrests and over 111 illegal firearms seized.
Wow.
So yes, we're making headline here, dude. You know what I mean? A lot of people have been posting videos and they've been praising President Trump for what's going on there. Especially because of the massive shift. You know what I mean?
I mean, 111 guns seized in what, like 2 week period?
Yeah,
What
over
the
1,000 arrests. Like I
was
said,
that?
12-day homicide-free streak. Hello,
Right.
let's go. The drop in carjackings, violent crime. Hey, man, let's go.
Crazy. Crazy.
Now bring some of those people out here for the vagrants in SF.
Right.
We don't have it that hard out here though.
No,
We just have a lot of the homeless people. That's it.
right.
You
Right.
know what I mean? We don't have the Oakland streak. So I'm sure if he did do anything out here, it'd be in Oakland
Oh, yeah,
because
for sure.
that place, that's a whole nother level. He'd have to deploy 4,000 to
Right.
get that place somewhat correct.
Right. Right.
That place is just out of control, bro. Every week there's something that goes on there, bro. I see it on social media. Every week. I don't even, man. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
Just real quick, we do got a hello from our brother Hadadeep. What up, Hadadeep? How are you, my friend? Nice to see you on here. Thank you for watching.
Ooh.
Hadadeep is my boy.
Wow, what up? What up? It's good.
And Jay, the one thing I do notice in Oakland that I do see on social media, like on TikTok and stuff, is that ever since CHP was authorized to crack down and patrol Oakland with, in conjunction with the Oakland PD,
hmm
it has been kind of going down, not as significant as what they saw in DC, but the CHP have definitely put a little dent in the crime in Oakland, not by like huge amounts, but they're definitely like doing a little bit better. Like it's a little bit better than it was like just a year ago,
I
after.
don't know. If I see like I said, 2 to 4,000 troops, you ain't gonna hear about stuff on anymore any week. They'll crack down everything that goes in that place across the bridge. I
Right.
told you, I see something every week on, not even on TikTok, just on X, whatever it may be. Whether it be robberies, jacking someone, shooting up cars, like everything, bro. It's like a war zone for no reason, no reason at all.
Because I mean, Trump was already saying something about bringing National Guard troops
As
to
well as he should, because if it's going that good there, you can do the same thing here.
But there's already a lot of backlash. They got a lot of like community leaders coming together, and they're like,
Of
"Oh, we're
course
gonna
they
start
do. Of course they
a
do.
protest, and we're gonna start our
Of
own
course they
organization."
are.
And
It's Berkeley will protest. You know that right next door. What else is new?
yeah, Yeah.
That's what I mean. And Gavin Newsom will make up some, oh, you can't do that or whatever, whatever trash he be talking.
Right. That's true.
Like when in reality this would be actually good news. So that people that actually live there could be like, oh, cool, this is great. I can walk in the street. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's gonna get better. That's all it could
One
do.
one can hope. One can hope.
Right. Right.
Place is like a war zone, bro.
It's true. True.
It's ridiculous.
All right, guys, let us move on. And I got a little bit of some, I guess you could say, kind of celebrity news. But so, NFL star Jay Cutler gets 4 days of jail time as part of his DUI plea deal in the Tennessee court.
Jay Cutler got a did he really got a DUI?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cutler pleaded guilty to one charge of driving under the influence in a Tennessee courtroom. The deal dismisses a weapon possession charge, though he must forfeit his gun.
I bet
Cutler must also spend 4 days in jail, which he will serve next month, and pay a $350.
I bet Kristen is laughing, bro.
I bet. Um, it says that he was arrested after allegedly hitting the back of another vehicle last October
Oh,
in Franklin, Tennessee. Officers on the scene said he was slurring his speech, and the ex-NFL quarterback refused to participate in field sobriety tests. A
of
blood
course.
sample was later taken at a local hospital under a warrant. Authorities found a rifle and a loaded pistol in the center console of Cutler's truck. He was,
How high
huh?
how high was it?
The what he blew?
Yeah, the blood alcohol.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh, it didn't say?
Yeah,
Okay.
it might be like patient
Oh,
confidentiality
okay.
type.
Okay. Got it.
He was originally charged with DUI, failure to exercise due care to avoid a collision, implied consent, and possession of a handgun while under the influence. Those charges, aside from DUI, were all dismissed under the plea deal. After serving his 4 days in jail, Cutler must attend the DUI safety class and will be on unsupervised probation for 1 year. His driver's license has also been revoked.
Get Jay Cutler, man. I don't understand people, man. I just don't get it.
Maybe he has that thing with the brain, that
He
players.
doesn't. He
You
doesn't.
don't think so? You don't think that could be the
Nah,
reason?
nah. He
It's just
definitely
like
doesn't.
my life is so shitty. I need to drink and have.
Well, yeah, that I told you, had that breakup with Kristen Cavallari.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I guess he's
He,
depressed.
it could be. I mean, but he used to act like a jackass when he was with her anyway. So,
Right, right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he took her for granted, and look what happened.
Yeah, I don't know if he took. I mean, she was just like he was a player, but it's not like he was a great player. You know what I mean? But she still, like, you could tell she always did business, and then she just kept doing business, and he stopped. It's like once he stopped playing ball, he just kind of stopped everything.
Oh, really?
That's what I mean. So he kind of just, it's like they flipped. You know, that's what caused a lot of the problem.
Gotcha.
It's like, bro, what happened, bro? You were playing ball. Now you just want to, like, no ambition. Kind of want to sit on your ass. Like, what are you doing? She's hustling, now she became worth more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like, bro, that's what I mean. That's why I say, like, bro, what you stopped. It's not, your life hasn't stopped. Like, you got all this bread. Why don't you start getting into something? Like, you
Exactly.
know what I mean? Like, you think you would have had some, what? I only got 2 years left. Let me set up these businesses right here. And then once I'm done and I retire, I could go right into it, keep my money game up. But dude, totally opposite, bro. Totally opposite.
Right.
Yeah, very weird. Very weird.
Crazy. Probably more people know about her than they do about him now.
Yes. She's always been popular though. Remember, she was on the hills, Laguna Beach, all that.
Yeah. Right.
But
Right.
then she's like really deep into business. That's what I mean. So
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
All right, let's move on and get into some other celebrity news and also the title of our show today. Hey, what is going on with the Swifties?
Oh shit, T Swift. So Taylor Swift, man, she's getting engaged with Travis Kelsey. That's yeah, I mean that's cool. You know what I mean?
You can never be with a
I'm
girl who can outshine you like that, man.
okay. What?
She's like so much more popular than him.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like he was a bad tight end. He's a good tight end. He's no
Oh, I know.
Gronkowski. He's no Gronkowski, but he's a good tight end.
Right. He's no Max Crosby, but yeah, I understand.
No, no, no. Tight ends. We're not talking to Crosby's not a tight end.
No, but he's a good defensive player.
Yeah, but so Kelsey is a tight end. He's an offensive player.
Oh, okay, I got
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he's no Rob Gronkowski because they wore the same number. You know, Gronkowski, like, just I think is way just blows him out of the water.
you. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Because Gronk was a like just a monster on the field. You know that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's why I said that he's no Gronkowski,
Yeah,
but he's good. He's not a bad player. He's good.
yeah, yeah, of course.
But you're right. She just is way. She's definitely
She's the
the
alpha
ball.
of the
She's the baller.
relationship.
Yeah, she's the baller in the relationship.
Right.
She's definitely because remember she bought her masters. Remember,
Yeah.
like when you doing that, dude, you're on your levels are just way just you're yeah you're just on another level. You bought your masters and you just so you own everything.
Yeah, now your
Brilliant.
music catalog is gonna be giving you money for
Yeah,
life.
that's what I mean. That was one of the that's when I was like, okay, this girl, she's on next levels, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, okay, big ups to her. You know what I mean? He's not an idiot. He's like, hey, ring. You know what I mean? He's not an idiot, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, okay, this girl, she's good looking. She's got more bread than me. Obviously, I'm a star. I'm a good player. But yeah, I'll give her the ring right now.
I don't know, man.
And
Knowing
what?
knowing that she had a relationship with Kanye, I don't think I'll be able to do it anymore.
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
Knowing that Swift and Kanye had sex, I wouldn't be able to marry a woman like that.
How do you know? How do you know this?
She admitted it.
How do you know?
She admitted it. I heard the tape.
Okay. All right. All right.
And she lied about everything. And then once she admitted it over the tape, everybody knew that she was a liar. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if she would have just came out straightforward, like, yeah, I had sex with the dude, whatever. I was coming up in my career, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, it's cool. But you're going to lie about the whole damn thing and then you get caught on a secret tape like Kanye. Of course, like, man, you can't, I can't trust you anymore. That's it.
Oh my God.
Done
Relax.
deal. I
Relax.
understand Kelsey's point of view. He's like, I need extra retirement fund. I'm good. Let's do this.
All right.
My,
Okay.
he's like, I don't want to be like Jay Cutler when I'm retired. That's all.
Oh yeah, exactly.
There's
Thank you.
levels to this shit.
There really is levels to that. You're right about that. It
Yeah,
was like, but the difference, it's crazy because like even like with Tom Brady, his chick when he was playing ball, she was way more balling. And then as he kept going and going and going, obviously he became the one with more bread. And then remember, once he retired, he signed that $700 million deal with Fox. Remember? And then it was like, okay, I'm the one that's calling shots now. And then you saw what happened. It went split.
yep.
So
We got Maribel, my wife in the house, saying love wins. Yes, it does. And we got DTW in the house saying, what's up? What up, DTW? Nice to
what
see
up?
you
What
on here.
up?
I haven't seen you in a few days, and it makes my heart happy to see you on here, my friend.
It's very ironic. She said love wins, considering this is all about money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is all about money. But yeah, it just sounds funny. Love wins. That's kind of funny.
Money, but money drives the relationship. Because, yeah, that's how it goes.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to our last piece of celebrity news. I don't know if you guys even know this guy, but supposedly FBG Murda got murdered. So That's not cool. Have you heard about
Who?
that? Jay?
I don't even know who you said. Who?
Dallas rapper FBG Murda is in
Oh,
serious condition after being shot in his hometown of Texas, Irving. The
I
incident occurred today while he was in his car. Video from the scene showed the rapper asking for help. I can't walk, help me, I'm shot. In the video surfacing on the internet, the paramedics are seen giving him medical support while he is lying on the roadside. He remains under medical care at the hospital in serious condition. Police are still examining the case to learn about the shooter who opened fire on the rapper multiple times. So far,
damn.
no suspects have been identified and no possible motive has been confirmed. BG Murda had also uploaded Instagram stories prior to the shooting, including one referencing Free Cartel and another where he spoke about past fallouts with rivals. However, it remains unclear whether these posts have any connection to the attack. As one of Dallas's rising rappers, FBG Murda has built a following of over 108,000 on Instagram. Just a few hours before the shooting, Murda uploaded a story about Free Cartel. They just beat the fuck out of Ali Bitcha. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's all related, but sucks, man. You know, it's always like you got these guys coming up, and somebody always tries to take them down when they're coming up. So, gotta be careful sometimes with what you're posting on social media because people do act kind of crazy sometimes over certain things.
Yeah, well, people don't know how to be private.
Right.
It's really not hard to be private, man. It's
Oh,
really
I know.
not hard. It's cool to go out, do your promo and everything, but you ain't got to post everywhere you're at, like every second of the day.
Right.
Like you're just asking. You're just asking for it.
Why antagonize people? You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. Dude, go get your bag, do your promo, make your appearances, then go be private. Like, man, it's really not. I don't know. I don't understand people, man. It's
Right.
very weird to me. I never heard of the guy, so R.I.P.
Oh, he
But
didn't die. He didn't die. He's in serious
oh,
condition.
he didn't die. Oh, okay, okay,
Uh,
okay. Well, yeah, man. Hopefully he learns from this. Fuck, it's ridiculous, man.
Right. And Mary Bell says, money and love, then, not just love. All right, let's move on. That was our trending topics. Now we need to get into Jay's movie of the day. Jay, I know you are watching a classic,
I
G
am.
of all GFs.
This is probably, if not the best second movie after the first one.
You're
Out
talking about
of
Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, there's a it's very rare that a part two is better than a part one. I
Right.
love part one actually more just because I grew up on part one, but part two is just as good, if not better. It's crazy because I like how they jumped and had they showed his father as a kid. That's where De Niro's part came up. So I thought that was
Al
so
Pacino.
cool. Huh?
You're talking about Al Pacino, right?
No, I'm talking about Al Pacino's father, Marlon Brando in the first one.
Uh-huh.
So in the second one, they showed the young Marlon Brando, aka Robert De Niro, coming up. So it was cool that they were able to show like, oh, this is how Al Pacino's father grew up, and it was played by De Niro, which was awesome. I was like, damn, that's what I mean. Like they changed the game in this one, bro. One of the best movies. Like obviously, part one and two, I'm just very biased. Used to watch this at all my family gatherings, dude.
Right, right.
That's all that be playing. If it wasn't sports on, it was this. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. It's about family.
Yeah, but it's one of the best like second movies after the first one ever, ever. There's only a couple that are better than the first ones, dude. Only a couple.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
Sure.
what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was one of the coolest parts of the movie. Like I said, showing his father as a youngster and obviously played by De Niro. Like, man, that's so cool, dude. you know, so yeah, man.
What is the movie about for everybody
I
that
mean, it's basically continuing. If I don't know if anyone in life hasn't seen The Godfather, which is crazy to me, but but because that's my all-time favorite movie, just to let you know. Like the best movie that's ever been made. I think everyone, obviously it's older than us, obviously, but I think everyone in life should see Godfather, without a doubt. But this one, basically, part two was just about continuing on, with the legend of the Corleone, like organized crime family. And like I told you, it actually dips back to showing his father from part one. You know what I mean? Like grow up, like, and how he came up to even get the family to where they got to. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So that I thought that was so cool how they incorporated that. You know what I mean?
What'd
Like,
you
because
say was
that's
the last name?
Corleone.
J Stack.
Yes, that is my social media handle. You're correct. My private one. That's my private one.
I didn't say it. I didn't say
I
it.
know, right? But yeah, man, like I thought that was the coolest part of the movie that they showed his father, like I said, his father growing up and how he even came to the rise of the Corleone crime family, and just without a doubt, just awesome movie, dude. Like, and then obviously it keeps going on, you know what I mean, with movies that they're going to be making. It's cool
Right.
too because it actually takes place a lot of there's a lot of Lake Tahoe in here in part
Oh,
two.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty damn
yeah.
cool. I was like, oh, that's dope. Yeah, exactly.
Not too
So,
many movies like such huge hits like that have ever like really had it where like Tahoe was one of the movie scenes.
oh, it's so cool. That's what I mean. Like, I was like, oh, that's hella cool, bro. You know what I mean? That was before Tahoe was all blown up too.
Saying so for them to make it in
Yeah,
Tahoe, that's like wow, okay. You
that
would
says
think
a lot.
like Aspen or something, and they
Yeah,
chose
no, but they used Tahoe. That's what I mean. They knew about Tahoe before everyone.
right,
Tahoe's a special place and a crazy place.
right.
Especially with weather. Have you seen what's going on in Tahoe right now? This is off subject,
No,
bro. Like, obviously it's summertime, right?
yeah,
I used to go to Tahoe and it was like 100 degrees in the summer, right?
right,
Bro, at the flick of an eye, a storm. Remember how I reported that the DoorDash CEO died because of the
yeah,
storm?
right.
They have that storm like randomly, like I'm telling you, once every couple of weeks now. Right now, like I
Really?
just saw, dude, for the past few days, it's hailing and like snowing
Oh
with
shit.
winds and like it water's this high, bro. I was like, what the hell's going on? Weird, dude. They have some crazy ass weather in Tahoe, bro. It's scary. I was like, bro, it's not even winter. Like, yeah, it's weird, dude. So I see all the posts on social media about it too. Because they'll be like, oh, like a lot of people, oh, just coming from the 104 degrees in Sac, now in Tahoe, you see the floods, you see the rain pouring, you got hail. I'm like, oh my God. The winds are like kicking up. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Wow. That's crazy to me, man.
They got like
So,
flood watches and everything, man. Shit.
the what?
They got like flood watches and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's nuts. But being able to showcase Tahoe in this movie was awesome, bro. Like I said, it was before Tahoe was Tahoe.
Yeah,
So yeah, Tahoe is one of my favorite places in around. I love going to Tahoe, you know. Whether I'm going with folks, meeting up with folks, or going by myself. I love Tahoe.
right.
One of the best places. I recommend it to anyone. I always tell all my guests, hey, if you haven't been to Tahoe, you should go to Tahoe. I'd say in the winter, but you could always check it out in the summer, but I think winter's way better. That's just me though.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess they have like 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts and stuff right now too.
That's what I was telling you. It's just going. I'm like, whoa. I'm telling you, I watched the videos. I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, this is weird.
I
Like
got
I said, it's not even winter.
I got a feeling that it might have something to do with all the like fires. I think it's all connected, bro. Like somehow,
The
some way.
fires, dude. It's freezing there.
No, there. Yeah, I'm not saying the
Like
fires.
it's like
Yeah,
hailing. Like what? Why is it hailing during summer?
what
That
I'm
doesn't make
talking
any
about is
sense.
you got all these fires in the forest all around Tahoe, right?
Uh huh.
You got, so you got all this smoke going up in the air, and I think it's all getting trapped like in that area where Tahoe is, and it might be creating its own kind of weather systems because of that, bro.
But why is Tahoe the only one affected?
Just maybe because that's what when there's like a huge body of water in certain places.
Uh-huh.
The way that water works, I literally, I'll put it to you this way. One day I was driving, right? I was going past the California border. You know how you get across the border and you have like the whole river that goes through Colorado River across the California border, like when you're going to Lake Havasu,
Yeah.
you'll see the river before you actually get to the Lake Havasu because it's like pretty much the whole border of California and Arizona, right?
Uh-huh.
So one day I was driving, super hot outside, bro, all around me. And this was early in the morning though, as I get close to that river, in that part by Needles, California, bro, the weather shifted by like 10, 15 degrees and that whole area because it's like a lower valley because of where the water is.
Uh-huh.
Area was just cloudy, bro, in that one area. And then as soon as I got out of it, it was back to like the same 15 degrees warmer. But water
Okay.
really kind of does it does regulate certain things in weather, you know. So I think that maybe because there's such a it's like the deepest lake, alpine lake with that high elevation or something. So there could be something through the water there, you know.
I'm just saying the crazy storms, like that doesn't make sense to me. It's weird. I don't understand it because like if it's hot everywhere, but up there it's freezing, hailing, 50-mile-per-hour winds, like why right there? That's my question.
Yeah.
That's all. I just think it's very weird that it's just only right there.
So are you kind of trying to imply that maybe they're trying to like get rid of people out there, or maybe like get rid of
I
real estate?
don't know. I don't know. I know I was looking, remember, to buy a place there, but it's just so expensive. Like I don't know if they're maybe going to make a smart city there. I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm confused.
If I was to invest in real estate out there, I would literally just go somewhere closer to Reno because you're like 30 minutes from Tahoe. You're still in a major city where there's jobs, there's an airport. So location wise, you're still going to be able to make good money, and the houses are like half the cost.
I know.
So
I like Reno.
and it's where you were born, so why not?
Yeah. Stop. He's dreaming.
Oh, is he? He's a dreamer.
Oh, yes, he'd be snoring and shit. But yeah, no, I like Reno, but yeah, Tahoe's just different animal.
I like Reno too. Honestly, I would definitely, if like had to leave California, Reno is the spot where I could definitely see myself in just because it's close enough where you can still enjoy California, but not all the craziness of California.
Yeah.
You can still make it to the ocean in one day. You can still do everything that California has to offer, but you're like right on that border where you don't have to be in California, you know?
Well, yeah, you could always hop on the 80. It's an
Yeah,
easy
exactly.
ride. Easy
80,
ride.
50, whatever you want. You can hop on it.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. You don't even have to go down 50 and go down the crooked hill. You could just
Yeah.
go. 80's an easy shot. Easy
But
shot.
you know the advantage of 50 that 80 doesn't have?
What?
They don't allow semi trucks up on 50 past a certain point.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. So you can't you as a semi truck driver, you cannot drive up 50 like past like Balsam or something like that.
That makes sense
Yeah.
because it's only one lane, two lane. So that makes
Curvy and yeah.
yeah, exactly.
So they
I
don't
didn't know
allow
that.
it. Yep.
Okay.
So Jay, do I even dare to ask or are we just giving this movie a Brady?
Yeah, this is a Brady. It's not even close. It's one of the best movies one of the best series I've ever seen, even though I didn't really like part three,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know.
All
But
right,
yeah,
so this movie we are watching is The Godfather 2, and Jay just gave it a 10.
without a doubt, it's not even close.
Not even close, guys. Not even
Not
close.
even close. One of the
All
best
right.
series ever.
Yeah, definitely. Let's move on and get into some movies with maybe we can do, because I think we've already done De Niro and Pacino, right?
I'm pretty sure we have.
What do you feel? Maybe we can do some Diane Keaton?
Sure, sure. Fuck,
Why not?
man. I have to really. I don't know what. I can't even think what she's in. Jesus.
Oh, she has a lot of movies.
I know. She's OG.
So would you say Diane Keaton this is your favorite movie with her in it?
Yeah, without a doubt, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about underrated?
Underrated, I'll go For underrated, I'll go Father of the Bride.
Why
I
not?
thought that shit was funny.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I liked all of them. Like all of the Father of the Brides were pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought it was funny, so I know it's not underrated by no means, but
Nah, nah, but it's a good
that
movie.
yeah, that's what I'll say is Father of the Bride.
Great movie. Great movie.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, my favorite movie with her in it, I would have to go with. It's hard, but I'm gonna go with Something's Gotta Give with what's his face, um, Jack Nicholson and
Okay,
Keanu Reeves is in it too.
okay.
Yeah, have you seen that movie or no?
No,
Oh, okay.
I've heard of it. I've heard
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. So that will be my favorite that I saw with them. As far as underrated, I am gonna have to go with Look Who's Talking Now.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I don't think many people see that one.
That's a good one, dude. I
Yeah,
haven't seen it in many years, but
right. That's what I'm saying.
that was a good one. It was a very good movie.
Right. No, I enjoyed it. That was always, yeah. I mean, I watched that one like growing up, but I always enjoyed it.
Hell yeah.
Great movie. Great movie.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, guys. Shout out to the 100 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Let's move on and get into your guys' crypto news. Let us see what is going on in the markets today. If we are still going down or if we're just kind of going sideways, let's find out. Let me pull that up for you guys. So it looks like Bitcoin right now sitting at 111,460. We are up 1.29%. So it looks like we did kind of hit bottom and we might be moving on up again. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 4,612. It is up 4.31%. XRP, it's back up to $3.01. It is up 3.93%. As far as your fear and greed index, we are still on that neutral, right on that cusp of fear, but markets look like they are starting to come back up. So it looks like that should be changing probably by tomorrow already and start moving more towards the neutral. Like I told you guys yesterday, not financial advice, but if you see XRP below $3, I definitely say buy. Bitcoin, I would go with right now, just the way over the like month the charts have been looking. If you can snag it below like 111, I would do it. Ethereum, anything below like 4,500, I think it's a good buy right now. Your crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.87 trillion. We're up 2.3%, meaning that money is flowing back in. And let's go over your top five trending coins. Number one is CRO, up 36%, or Crow. Number two is Epic, which is down 3%. Number three is NMR, which is up 97%. Number four is SD, which is up 17%. And number five is Wild, which is down 5.65%. Now, let's go over your top five gainers, starting with number one, which we haven't seen in forever, number one anymore, but here it goes. ADX. ADX is sitting up at 3,461%. Number two, CryptoAIRobo.com is up 696%. Number three is Bitball, which is up 515%. Number four is Kenju AI, which is up 499%. And number five, we have Bohm Grok, which is up 494%. Let's get into your top 100 mentions and see if there are any notable mentions. Number seven, we have Robinhood up 441%. At number 12, we have Tesla, which is up 339%. At number 23, we have Grok, which is up 244%. At number 34, we have STFX, which is up 157%. At number 40, we have Janitor, which is up 121%. At number 56, we have Bub, which is up 59%. At number 69, we have Robora, which is up 39%. At number 72, we have MLMX, which is up 35%. At number 75, we have Kronos, which is up 36%. At number 86, we have Detcoin, which is up 31%. And let's see here, sitting in your top 100 spot for the day, we have Whiff on ETH, which is up 28% currently. All right, guys, that is our crypto news. Hopefully, you guys are making some money while we are in this bull run. Let's move on and get into your guys' horoscope for tomorrow. So, this is going to be for August 27th, 2025, starting like always with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Aries, tomorrow may present the opportunity to forge bonds within the workplace. Informal time away from work could be most useful for building affection and a warmer working environment. The planets put their spotlight on the significance of lighthearted talks supported by trust. The very first moments of a friendly chat might make it easier for everyone to work together in the future. Taurus, alongside a practical approach to life, one must care for the body. A pause to stretch through the day might be just what is needed to avoid discomfort and keep energy flowing. Planets are asking for an easy, small movement to release build-up tension and gain focus. Whether you are standing near a tall desk or sitting low on a kitchen chair, this brief, mindful pause will rejuvenate body and mind. Gemini, your sharp mind is clearer when the world around you is in order. Creating that sense of a free world may help you stay clear and focused. Tomorrow, cleaning out those old messages from your phone or inbox will be well worth it. Planets suggest that mental relief comes in small acts of decluttering. Then we got our Cancer. Give me 1 second. Tomorrow will be a good day to tap into your supporting energy. Using fresh ingredients to cook can be pleasing to your senses and ultimately uplift your mood. The planetary energies seem to align with keeping one connected to the godness in food. Chopping will induce calmness, stirring will produce happiness, and tasting will do all three. Then we got Leo. Tomorrow, the energy calls for steady action. Patience will prove its worth whenever situations may test it, allowing far better results. The hurly-burly planets show that if one waits for the right moment, matters shall tend to unfold in favor more and more. Your confidence will feel much stronger when mixed with some wisdom. We got Virgo. The gift for thorough thought shines forth magnificently tomorrow. Saying thank you to one's partner may intensify feelings of acceptance. The planets are guiding you towards emotional intimacy through sincere words of appreciation. A simple acknowledgement of hard work may actually strengthen the trust and joy between both of you. Then we got Libra. Tomorrow is all about personal growth. Asking for feedback from a confidant may improve the quality of your work and prove new insights. The planets elevate your view of constructive criticism as a tool for betterment and not as critique. Inherent in your balancing ability is also the will to hear acceptance and shape what is positive into something bigger. Then we got our Scorpio. Well rested, deep, and focused energy is almost always a beneficial scenario. Perhaps climbing into bed an hour or so earlier tomorrow will set you up for greater success in the coming days. The zodiac is urging you to restore your mind and body. With an overloaded mind, applying intuition to concrete challenges is difficult. Sagittarius. Tomorrow is a small but meaningful chance for you to learn something new. The planetary forces are favoring curiosity and open mindedness. Even a little knowledge can help build bigger visions. Your adventurous personality will become such quick learning experiences and may, in fact, come up with an idea for the future aim. Capricorn. This horoscope confirms your disciplined nature. Attention to detail at work might build honor and trust of those around you. The stars seem to favor progress via precision and encourage you to check your tasks with care before completing them. Taking extra care to avoid errors also embodies your devotion. Aquarius. Kindness softened by smiles will help tomorrow in simple yet profound ways to reinforce the bond. Sharing your lunch with somebody could be the glue for a warm conversation. The planets are asking you to resort to kindness in everyday gestures, showing that the simplest gifts are the ones that sometimes make the deepest marks. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. This sensitive energy within you will appreciate all calm, mindful acts tomorrow. If one could find a little time, a couple of minutes of deep breathing would have a relaxing effect. The planets are focusing on inner calmness through conscious breathing, mind and emotions getting settled down. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow, August 7th, 2025. Like I said, we do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's move on now and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for me, Jay?
It's not so much of a conspiracy. It's more of another proof thing from God, which is kind of cool. You know me, I always like to talk about religious things. So I'm gonna be talking about the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in Genesis 19. So I'm talking about this because recently they had discovered that they found the pillar of salt, and I'll get into what the pillar of salt is. But basically, the story of Sodom and Gomorrah is it's about a city of sin where God, he basically eventually wanted to just punish this city, and he was going to send fire upon it to destroy it. But he decided to warn a family there, and the family, the guy's name was Lot, and his family. That's who he decided who he was going to warn because they were good people. So he had Lot had a couple family members there, and some angels came down and warned him that they were going to leave. They were going to, the city was going to go up in flames, basically. And so they were all like, Lot and his family are like, okay, we got to dip, we got to roll out, you know what I mean? And then when they started to head out, they saw all the fireballs starting. So they're like, okay, we really got to roll now, you know? And basically, this entire city's being engulfed into just flames, right? And God gave them one rule. He basically said to all of them, he said, you will be fine. Just you cannot look back. You literally can't turn around and look back, right? So Lot and his family, they're moving, right? They keep moving, they're moving on. And once you know it, the one person, his wife, of course, being nosy and clearly not wanting to listen to anyone, decided to turn around, right? What did God do? As soon as she turned around, he turned her into a pillar of salt. And this is like a well-known story, right, in the Bible. And basically, when I honestly just read about this recently. I heard about it, but I didn't know they knew the exact location. But they found, and I saw it, they found the pillar of salt of the wife. She's located right near the Dead Sea. She's about 20 meters tall, and obviously another thing that's proven in the Bible, which was crazy, dude. You can actually see, I'm sure you can, if you looked it up, you'd be able to find it. But there's an actual pillar right there from the story, and you could see it. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? There's the wife right there,
Yeah.
pillar of salt. It's kind of a trip, dude. And like every time I talk about something that has to do with the Bible and stuff and religion, I'm like, holy shit, man. The more it just gets proven, and I'm like, wow, it fascinates me. But wouldn't you know, it would be the wife to turn around and not listen, right? It's like, man, dude, you had one thing to do. Just keep walking, keep moving, and yeah, but no. It was a trip though. Like I said, man, the more stuff that gets proven from the Bible, it trips me out, you know?
Yeah, but it said that she's 20 meters tall
Yeah,
because 20 meters is like 65 feet, bro.
real high, exactly.
60.
Remember
So you're not talking about her when she was alive. You're talking about the pillar of salt.
the pill? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I'm like, was she like a like? Did we just unravel a whole new like
Well,
giant
I
conspiracy?
mean, you never know. So back in the day, remember we had angels.
Yeah.
Remember, and angels would mate with um, some of the common folk, and they would mate with other angels, and then we had, AKA the Nephilim, giants.
Uh-huh.
Remember, we've actually seen a lot of the bones from a lot of the giants.
You think
We've
the
seen the
giants?
doorways. We've seen the swords that are 300 feet tall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Or however tall. Like we've seen a lot of the giant stuff. So we already know giants are real. That's not even It's not even a question.
So
You know,
if angels and humans were doing it, would you think angels and giants were doing it?
that's no, that's what became giants. Yeah,
Oh, that's what became here.
yeah. That's how giants became
So
because of
because of
that.
the angels, they like
Yes,
made them
yeah,
they're like spark of whatever.
yeah. Angels are giants. They're huge.
Gotcha.
They're not little. They're not little. Remember that the one I reported on in Russia? Holy shit! You remember that?
Yeah.
That one that they found in the cave, all preserved. Oh, that shit was scary, bro. That thing was huge,
Oh, I know.
and she was kneeling, still bigger than everyone, and she was kneeling. That shit was. I was like, oh hell no. They remember they tried to cover it up like, oh yeah, this is a statue. Yeah, right, bro. That thing was so like well preserved because of the cold. That shit was crazy, dude. That was one of the craziest pictures I've ever seen in my life, bro. Bro, if I saw that in person, I would have flipped. I would have said, dude, I got to run the other way, bro. Nope. That's some scary shit. You know what
You
I
know how,
mean?
you know how in today's age they're like, once you go black, you don't go back. You know that saying, right?
Um, I'm not sure.
Because now it makes me wonder. I wonder what they had for the angels back in the day. Like, the angels and the humans were getting at it together. They must have had one for the angels too. Like once you go angel, you don't, something.
I I don't know. Well, you weren't even supposed to do it, bro.
uh,
God saw that as a sin.
I guess.
Yeah, it's like that
So they
wasn't
were
supposed.
like dark
You
angels
weren't.
that were doing it.
Yeah, thank you. That hence why everything happened. That's what they talk about with the split. Everything just why a lot went to shit because of that. But yeah, so I thought it was crazy that they found the pillar of salt, and I was like, whoa. And I saw it.
Um, it's just a pillar, right?
It's a pillar of salt. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Uh,
You could see it for yourself.
pull it up.
It's all unearthed right there by the Dead Sea.
And so, and when did they discover this?
They just recently,
Oh,
recently.
recently.
Yeah, I'd say within like I I don't know the exact date, but recently. I don't know how they unearthed it, how they found it, or any of it, but that's like I said. Once they did, then it's like obviously like okay, there's the pillar of salt that from the story of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Scary stuff, bro. Like I said, I obviously believe most of that. Everything from the Bible, I believe most of that stuff happened, just different translation.
Yeah.
That's why they hide so much from us, in the Vatican archives.
Right. Right.
Yeah, a lot more stuff that went down. Always trying to, you know, always trying to suppress us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't want us to know too much.
Definitely.
That's all it is. That's what they've been doing with technology. You know the
Oh, for
same
sure.
thing, same thing, same exact thing.
Right.
You know.
How they do it, man? How
That's
they
what I
do it.
mean. They've been far ahead of the game for a long time. You know. So yeah,
Well,
man. But
well,
yeah,
yeah, that's good though, man. Because yeah, it's funny that so you get these like perfect directions from God, and all of a sudden you become nosy and you have to look back. So you get turned into a pillar of salt. Come on.
well, the crazy part is that it's right. It's right there. The proof is in the pudding, bro. They found the pillar of salt. That's
But
scary.
do you think that that's actually like what happened, or do you think that was just kind of like a saying, like if you listen to God type thing? Like,
I don't. It's not hard to follow a simple set of instructions. There's always going to be someone that just doesn't get it.
well, it's always been like that because Adam and
That's
Eve.
what I mean. Don't. I was about to say, don't bite the apple, Eve. Well, okay. Like, bro, like simple set of instructions. Don't bite the apple. Okay. So it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. It's like, how hard is that just to follow? You know?
I don't know, but I understand what Eve was doing because they say that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I understand what she's trying to do. But she was trying to keep it healthy. She was trying to keep it alkaline.
I don't know, man.
You know,
Screwed it all up.
she screwed it all up, bro. Apple should be the. I don't know why they're trying to portray like snakes as the evil ones. They should be the apple that's evil. Man. We should
What?
ban apples
Why?
because the apple basically, you know what I mean, made it so humanity is suffering.
All you had to do was not bite the apple. Why not go to the preparation part?
Yeah, but why make it an apple? Why couldn't it have been like a pineapple? You
It
know what I
could have.
mean?
It could have been. It could have been. It just happened to be an apple, man.
Apples are supposed to be good for us, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's how it works, man.
For
No,
all I
no
care,
one
he
said
could
you
have
had
made
to
it.
buy the apple.
They honestly, I think they should have made it like a kiwi or something like that. You know, like
No one said you had to bite the apple,
something like on the citrusy side. You know, like
man.
so that you know once you bite it, it's not this good tasting thing. It's like, oh, you just fucked up by biting into this. You know, that would have made a better story.
Oh my God, you funny, bro.
uh, all right, guys, that is pretty much it for us tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show. We definitely, health, wealth, and happiness. That's our motto. So we try to give that to you every day. And like always, we are going to end the show with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them, Jay?
Since we haven't heard anything from Infinite, I'm gonna go with the 48 Laws of Power today, and I'm going with Law 6. We are going with court attention at all costs. That's basically just saying to keep your name surrounded by, sensation or scandalous, meaning you want your name to always like there's no such thing as bad press, basically. That's what basically it's telling you. And you want to always create an air of like elusiveness. You know what I mean? That's basically what you want to do you know, with yourself. You know what I mean? You people are always going to say something about your name, your rep, whatever it may be. But as long as you appear mysterious to a lot of people, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Let people say what they want to say about you. Let them. You know what I mean? As long as you know who you are, what you're doing, what you're building, and know exactly your plan, you're golden. That's why we're going with Law 6 today. I haven't been back to the 48 Laws of Power in a few weeks. So
Not sure. That's a
yeah,
good
we're going with that one today. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Better to be slandered and attacked than ignored. Like I said, no such thing as bad press. Kanye will tell you that.
one. Once me and you are, traveling everywhere and stuff, me and you, because we elusive, we're gonna become the elusive elites. Uh,
That's my workout right there.
shit.
It all goes hand in hand, bro.
Right, exactly. I just
That's
thought
what
about
I'm saying, man.
this is
That's
perfect.
exactly. It goes hand in hand, bro. That's what I mean.
All right, guys, and just to kind of end off where Jay was saying or where he started, remember this: your name carries its own frequency. The world will always echo it back in ways you cannot control. Some will praise, some will critique, but as long as your name creates sensation, you remain alive in the current of collective thought. There is no such thing as bad press, like Jay said, when your essence stays untouchable. Stay elusive, stay mysterious, because what cannot be fully known cannot be forgotten. All right, guys. So that is pretty much it for us tonight. We will be back on in a couple hours at basically like 11:15ish, maybe 11:30 at the latest. So just look out for that. We are having a hard workout today. We're doing like a 3-in-1 for you guys. It's a Q&A as well. So if you guys, are chatting us up, we will try to get through as many of your chats as we can. We do get a lot of chats sometimes, so it's hard sometimes to scroll, but we are gonna do our best to answer every single chat when you do answer or have questions for us. That being said, that is it, and we will be back on tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time for our show, Average Day Joes. And yep, thank you again so much. Shout out to the what we at 110 watching us. Thank you again. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you tomorrow and later tonight.
And remember, we are on TikTok live now too, so it is a lot harder because we're on two phones
Right.
streaming at the gym. Just letting you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes,
So
sir.
you can catch us on Average Day Joe, no S, and that will be our live stream at the gym as well. You guys can, if you guys want it, for any reason you guys want to give us some gifts or some galaxies, we could definitely, hopefully, we'll be able to accept those. TikTok.
Well, yeah. After this one, remember we're gonna start our battle soon in the next
Yeah,
few weeks.
exactly.
So
We're
we
gonna
will
start
be
battling.
battling, and we are gonna win battles. We're
Exactly.
gonna have a strong army on there.
Yep.
Trust me.
We're going from D League to A League in a matter of.
Yeah, get them
Exactly.
for sure, bro.
From Dookie to Apple. That's how we
Yes,
do
it's a good way to put it. Good way to put it, man. I like that.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So thank you again. Much love. And until later tonight. Peace out.